Okay. Now we've got it to get Scarlett on here right now. And we are going to have our little live session. Okay. And all right, Scarlett, it should be sending you an invite. Yay! Okay, there she is.
Oh my god, it was awful.
No. Oh man.
Okay, you guys are gonna see my stuffed elephant.
No. You're gonna see your stuffed elephant. You're gonna see me in all my quote wonderful glory, if you will.
Okay, Bethany, there's a problem. Bethany.
Yes.
There is a problem, honey.
And
you are basically like this way, and I am this way.
Okay, all right.
So like
So I need to do this.
Like, yes. No, that's perfect.
Okay.
That's perfect. Just leave it like that, and then I'm gonna.
Okay, perfect.
There we go.
And hey Faith, how's it going? I've got YouTube right there. So hey YouTube and hey Facebook. So anyway, we just wanted to come on, talk to you girls, and a little bit. I want to talk about everybody. I've seen a little bit, and I know I'm guilty of it too. Kind of sometimes hating on yourself. Let's say, maybe your looks, or maybe
Hey, Marina.
Hey. Oh, Tootie. Hey, Danielle. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you guys.
Ian is watching. Oh, hey.
Hey, everybody. Okay, and Faith. Hey. How are you doing? I'm good, and you know my signature. Everybody knows my signature phrase. Hey.
Elaine's on here.
Who?
Oh my gosh. A lot of people are watching this.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah.
Oh, Monica Turner. Hey, and Faith. Hey, how's it going? So excited. I'm excited for this. So anyway,
oh my god. Bethany.
Yes. Scarlett.
Oh gosh. Hang on.
Okay. So anyway, all right, guys. So I want to talk to y'all a little bit tonight about loving yourself. We're all in the same support groups and everything, and I've said this before. A lot about being a woman is loving who you are, and I think that that's the most important thing. And in this day and age with technology and pictures we see every day, there's models, there's all these different things. Well, it's kind of hard for us not to compare ourselves to them. And I know in particular there was one article that I'm going to comment on later, and there's definitely going to be a blog, let's say, about their TS one being, quote, intersex. Yeah. So y'all know my thoughts on that one. Faith, I can tell already this will be a good topic. Yes, it will. So anyway, but the intersex article that everybody saw online on Facebook about TS, that's something I want to comment on later, because that's something I really feel like is a deep subject, and I believe Scarlett thinks that as well. Scarlett, if you can help me out with the comments, I can't see any here on Facebook. It's not letting me see any comments, so if anybody is commenting right now, I do apologize. I can't see your comments on Facebook. YouTube, you are good. I can see your comments. So, but the intersex thing, like I said, it's a hot topic. It's something that I want to do a little more research about before we get into it. And it's definitely going to be one of those videos that I do like a vlog, a YouTube video. And Scarlett and I definitely want to do a collab with that and talk about that, because I feel like a lot of girls can see that, and, and I understand the fear of other people seeing that. Hello, we all have TS, and when people hear that term, they start thinking things. And so, that's what I'm saying. I want that to be like a YouTube video, something, or one of my vlogs. We'll share it here on Facebook. And obviously, like I said, Scarlett and I are going to do like a joint session together on this. Faith, glad you will be addressing it, Bethany. Thank you. Hey, you're welcome. That's what I'm here to do. Because yeah, it is a hot topic. It's something that we all worry about. We worry about what people think about us when they hear Turner syndrome. What have they heard on the internet? What have they heard about, from maybe if they're a doctor, what have they heard in medical school? You just don't know. And so that's why I've always said, even when I'm dating someone, I like to wait till like the third date, maybe, to tell them that I have TS, because that's something I try to keep personal. Um, but as far as like loving yourself and our self image, uh, okay, hold on. Okay, got it. And okay, Scarlett, I think it's. Sorry, guys, we've been having issues. So we've been talking about this today, and it's something that. Okay, are you back? You're back. Awesome. So, can you see me, Scarlett?
Yeah, Bethany, you know what happened?
What happened?
It notified all like 1,500 of my friends that I was live instead of you just inviting me.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So,
So everybody's gonna learn a little something tonight if they were watching this. So I had to deal with like a momentary what just happened?
I mean, and
anyway.
but yeah. So what I was just telling everybody is that you and I talked about later, not right now, obviously, but later, you and I want to do like a collab later about that article about the intersex. We want to do that later. That's going to be another day, another time. And definitely we're going to have like an age group for that. And so that's something we're going to talk about in the future. But anyway, tonight we want to talk about, like I said earlier, about our self image, us loving ourselves. Because the thing is, if you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. Like, it's really hard to love somebody else if you don't love yourself. And anyway, so Scarlett, I'll let you share some thoughts on that, since I've kind of shared my thoughts laid on my platform.
Yeah, I heard you say that. Thank you for covering for my momentary, like, I don't even know what happened there.
That's okay.
I am not good at this whole public speaking thing. There's a lot of people on here who might learn some stuff about me tonight. That's okay. That's fine. As Bethany, what have you said while I was
what I've said
handling myself?
What I said is, if you can't love yourself, it's hard to love somebody else. And, being a woman, part of being a woman is loving who you are, being comfortable in your own skin. Because one of the things that men, if you read statistics, men say hand over fist. Confidence is sexy, woman. It is. It really is. And, I mean, I'll admit, like, you want somebody, okay, confidence is more than just, okay, I look pretty today, my hair is done up right, my makeup's on fleek, my eyebrows on fleek, or anything like that. Okay, it's more than that.
Bethany, you're too old to stay on fleek.
I'm 32. You know what? I can say whatever I want. It is in the Southern Dictionary. Look under. I don't care.
Listen here, in the Southern Dictionary, and you know what? I will post pictures to prove that it is not in the Southern Dictionary when we get done here.
Okay, well, this is Bethany's Southern Dictionary. Okay, thank you very much.
Oh, you wrote a dictionary, Bethany? Can I have a signed copy?
You didn't know that I wrote a dictionary. It's called Bethany's Southern Dictionary. Monica Turner says, I've never really been good.
What does this include?
Monica Turner said, I've never been really good at talking in front of people. So she feels you, Scarlett. But yeah. I wrote something called the Southern Dictionary. There's a couple of Southern phrases in there. It's basically where I get all my lingo from. I'm kidding. But anyway, it's more than just having like, yeah. It's more than just having, a lot of girls say, my body's right or my body's on point, whatever. I don't know what some of the youngins say. I'm 32 years old, okay? Monica, thank you.
Okay, so does your dictionary include the word youngins?
That's part of it, youngins. Yes, youngins. But yeah,
Okay.
But It's more than that. It's just knowing who you are. Your intelligence is what makes you sexy. Your personality. No one can be you. You can do you, and you do you well. And people. I think just because of our society, I think a lot of people try to fit this mold or this bubble that everybody else is in. And the thing is that you can't fit that mold. Why? Because you're you. Am I right, Scarlett?
Honestly, nobody should fit that mold because it's kind of creepy.
It is. Who wants to be normal? I'm glad I don't give off the normal vibe.
I mean, think of the I'm sure all of you have seen the Barbie doll real proportion. It falls over. That should be all you really need to know.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen that game of Jenga? Or if anybody... Okay, first off, Scarlett, please tell me you know what Jenga is before you make me feel old.
I do know what Jenga is, but you are old.
Hush it. Anyway.
Okay, I need everybody right now who has Bethany's phone number to text her that she's an abuela. I'll give $5 to whoever does that.
Abuelita, en serio, mija?
You're welcome.
Oh, Lord have
You're welcome, Bethany.
Thanks. Scarlett, can you see the comments for Facebook?
Who does not know.
Can you see comments on Facebook?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh goodness, yes. People are.
Okay, can you? I can't read them.
See the comments. Christina Koch is commenting. Honor Sherman just said, yes, I don't know that you can stop people from making comments. You have to be able to love yourself enough to let it roll off your back, which is absolutely true. Because honestly, anybody... Okay, I need to think about how I'm going to say this, and it's funny because Bethany knows exactly how to say this.
Sorry.
What?
I was reading the YouTube comments. Faith said, Scarlett, take it easy on Bethany. If Bethany's old, I don't stand a chance.
Who's Faith?
She's one of our
Do
YouTube
you know Faith
viewers.
on Facebook?
She's on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. YouTube was showing me the comments. But
well, Bethany and I harass each other. It's okay.
Okay. Yes.
Marina's going to help me out. She's going to text you and tell you that you're an abuela so that you don't forget.
Okay.
Also, well, we'll get to that a little bit later, but somebody's talking about how you need to love yourself enough to let the comments roll off your back, and that's a very true thing. And honestly, and again, I have to think about how I'm going to say this appropriately, anybody who's focused that much on physical appearance and is not focused on their inward appearance, and who is shallow enough to make comments on somebody's physical appearance in that type of a way, honestly, is a dingbat. And I know that's not a professional word, but it is the most polite word that I have in my vast word repertoire for somebody who does things like that.
Well, it's just us girls, right, ladies? So.
And then Lisa said, hey, we are not old. You are as old as you feel, and I am 38, but I feel 21. I think that's true, Lisa. And like I was saying earlier, I like to give Bethany a very hard time, and she likes to give me a very hard time, and it's just this mutual thing where if we're not harassing each other, we're either, I'm going to say working, but I'm going to use that word loosely because oftentimes work does not happen. Ooh, somebody said hi. Oh, hey, Karen!
Hey, Karen!
We love Karen!
Yes! Is it our
Bethany
Karen?
Mark is watching us. That means we have to behave.
Lord have mercy. Okay.
Watch.
Hi, Mark. How are you? We're acting totally professional tonight. Faith, all in fun tonight. I love it.
No, we're just kidding. We love Mark.
So, but yeah, I agree with all of that, because the thing is that I heard somebody once say, let people talk. Folks going to talk about you to the day you die. There ain't nothing you can do about it. And it's true. People are going to talk about you. There's people who talk about me. There's people who talk about Scarlett. There's people who talk about everybody in the world, I don't think that there's anybody in the world that doesn't have a hater except maybe the Pope.
Somebody's always going to have your name.
Huh?
Somebody's always going to have your name in their mouth. And it's, somebody's always going to have your name in their mouth.
Right. And there's nothing...
It's especially worse because people with TS, we are women, and women
Can be hard. We
I
can be
know
hard.
this
We
might
can be
upset
hard
some
on each
people.
other. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, but it's true. Like women, I mean, the thing is like, and that's why I say a lot about the older women teaching the younger women, because us women can be some of the most critical judges of other women, and it is so true. We could be sitting there, and
Exactly.
we could be no. I mean, tell me a girl has not done this. Okay, you sitting in the mall in the food court or something like that, or you're in high school. You know these little high school girls do it. I was one of them. Okay, all right. We ain't gonna talk about how long ago that was.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
How many high school girls are sitting there in the cafeteria
Yes.
talking about who's got this this purse, who's dating who? Oh, that girl. Oh my gosh, she does not know how to do her hair. Or this girl, like she doesn't have, she doesn't. Her boyfriend's just not that cute, or something like that. Like I think it. Society like I said before, society puts, I feel like, so many standards on what beauty, quote, should be. And the thing is that beauty is on the inside, it's not on the outside. Yes, are there very attractive women on, outward appearance? Of course. There's men who are handsome in outward appearance. But the thing is that, every guy, like I said before, I can't remember the name of the study. I'd have to look up the study again. But men love confidence. They really love like that girl next door. Okay, they know that they're not going to get an Angelina Jolie, and the more that we try to be that Angelina Jolie, I mean, it's just, it's, you can. There's what's that saying about the mouse? Do you know what I'm talking about? That the saying about like the mouse with the cream and the cup, and he's getting faith. God created us all beautifully, perfect,
no,
unique,
but that's
just like a flower. I'm sorry.
and I will also say this. I had something very pithy in mind, and now I lost it, and I'm disappointed.
Was it about my high school girl comment?
Ish, I think. I mean, but it's one of those things where I cannot talk tonight. I apologize to everybody.
Girl, it's fine. Take your time. You know me. I can be horrible at times.
Gonzalez just tried to FaceTime me.
Yay! So, but no.
Christina Gonzalez just tried to FaceTime me, so I'm hoping that she won't be mad. But I'm just like, I'm on here. I can't answer you right now.
Ever been hypnotized? Wait, what? Okay, hold on. YouTube has a couple of comments. The stream tonight is about TS and loving yourself, and just feeling comfortable in your own skin. Hi Jen. Yeah, hi Jenga. Hi Amy.
Karen just said, I want to read it.
I'm sorry.
Karen just said something, and I want to read it because I like what she said.
Okay.
Karen just said something, and I want to read it because I like what Karen said. Karen said, I think I've learned to go deeper as I've gotten older. I've learned to not let what people say get to me and not to be worried about appearances. And that's absolutely right. And she actually just reminded me of what I was going to say. Just remember that to all the pretty people who have all that outward beauty, but they're not very nice people, just remember to go up to them and tell them congratulations about their face.
Thank you.
It's always fun.
It's kind of like when people comment about how short I am. I'm like, thanks, Captain Obvious. Is that the best you got? Okay. In school, I was called shorty or short stuff, where someone would come up with a small term. Yeah, Monica, I feel you on that. Do you ever have more regrets? No, I mean, no. I couldn't read your whole comment.
Regrets about what?
Sorry, YouTube, it's like, it shows the comments for like 2 seconds. So I'm trying to like really quickly read them when they pop up. But
okay.
But yeah, but
no, Andrea Horner's watching. Hey,
Andrea, hey. Why do you care about what others think? I mean, yeah, exactly. Thank you. Like, that's the thing. We shouldn't care about what other people think.
But here's the thing.
And, oh yeah,
you try not to, but I mean, in some sense, we're all human. We're all
Yeah.
human, and you're not going to be. I mean, it's easy to sit there and logically say, "Oh, I don't give
A flying
a flying burrito." That's a good one. I don't give a flying burrito what people have to say, but it's another thing to actually be in that situation and know and why am I stuttering tonight? I have problems, and I apologize to everybody. I really do.
No, you're good. I think
Karen says, that's a great theme as well. I agree that we are bombarded with messages about what we should look like. I tune them out now, and I know how airbrushed they are, really.
Oh, we even have a guy watching this tonight, guys, and he says, as a male, I don't care. Yep, and yep, thank you so much. So anyway, one of the YouTubers.
Is that off YouTube?
Yeah, and he's agreeing with everything I'm saying, girl. So I'm just saying, your girl might know a thing or two about what I'm talking about. So thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it.
You know, also, it's not just men. I wouldn't. Another thing that I guess I sometimes resent is the fact that I feel that we're told to care about this because, this is what the boys are going to like or not like or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to say this. Some of us girls don't exactly dress for boys. IJS. So, I'm just throwing that out there. I mean,
all right,
I don't judge.
Bethany, do we need to talk about you and your clothing and FaceTime? Do we need to talk about that?
No, we do not need to talk about that. We don't need to talk about that.
Are you sure? I can tell everybody about it.
No, we're good. We are 100% good.
All right, guys. For once, Scarlett is not going to embarrass Bethany on the interwebs forever, which is rare, which means it's good. Right, Bethany?
Yes, it is. And if you want to know more, private message Scarlett. I love getting you like that.
No, I admit.
So, hold on. I actually get put off when women try to hide their face with makeup. See, girls, okay, thank you so much. Can you tell me your actual name, sir? Because I can see your YouTube name, but thank you so much. See, girls, your girl might know a thing or two. IJS. Hallelujah.
Bethany, put it on the bed so people can actually see your face.
Wait, can you not see my face?
I said forward, dear. Forward, dear. Yes, that is forward. That's better.
So, I'm trying to, but the edge of my bed is like right here. So.
Oh, next one. Hey! And, Marina says that you can get me back later.
I will. Trust me. Revenge is a dish best served cold.
Yeah. I have to see this person in October, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. I have to see her in July. I should be very afraid.
Well, here's the thing. Anybody who is within probably a 1 mile radius of our hotel should be afraid. Doesn't really matter if you don't look great. Thank you. And this is okay. So yeah, we've got a few viewers on YouTube too. So
Marina just commented, beware of July and October.
Really?
She's right though.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, it's and I think that's another thing. I think that also helps because I didn't everybody here who, or at least who knows me, knows my story, knows my parents didn't tell me till I was 15 that I had TS. The first time I met a woman who had TS, I was actually 6, but I didn't know she had TS. She knew I had TS, and basically what my parents said when they introduced us to each other was that this girl was a lot like me. I don't know how I stumbled on to this
That was in the race, wasn't it?
stream. LOL, so random. But anyway, so but
That's
yeah,
because I'm here and I have ADD.
no, but yeah, no, I was So I met her when I was 6. My parents just told me that she was a lot like me, and so I was like, "Oh, cool." And she was short, and I mean, we would do certain things together. Like we might meet up at Pizza Hut. Like my mom might take us, me and her, to go have pizza or something. She was 16, so she would meet us there. Um, and then when my parents finally told me, they said, "Well, do you remember Angie?" And I said, "Yeah, I remember Angie." And they said, "Well, she has TS too." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense now." And when I got older, I'm sorry.
Darian's watching. More people are joining. We have 11 people watching.
I know, and we got a few people here on YouTube. As long as a woman knows how to make a sandwich, just kidding. I love that. But anyway, but yeah, no,
I can make sandwiches.
Right? Oh my god, I love it.
Bethany can make sandwiches.
Huh?
Bethany can make sandwiches. Bethany, tell them about your sandwich.
Now I'm confused. Am I making a joke here?
What?
I usually pride myself on getting jokes, and somehow I feel like I'm missing something here.
I just felt like Bethany, I always pick on you. You know this.
Well, no, I do have excellent sandwich making skills. Yes, I can make a nice peanut butter jelly. I can make a good hoagie. So, oh, and this
Also,
woman's from
ask
the
Bethany how
UK.
many gills
Well, have a good
she
night.
said it.
Oh my god, I miss gyoza dumplings. But what was it? Oh yeah, yeah.
Gills
So,
dumplings are life.
gyoza dumplings are life,
Oh,
especially the pork ones. But no. So we
I just like them. I've never.
You've never had
That's
gyoza?
racist. Why would you?
Oh my god.
What?
You've never had gyoza dumplings?
I was making a joke about pork and beef. That's all.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you were saying you never had gyoza dumplings, and I was about to say, gyoza dumplings are
No,
life?
I had gyoza. I put you pictures of my gyoza to torture you. We are so off topic right now. We were supposed to remind you guys that you're awesome and we love you all, and we're sitting here talking about some dang dumplings, so we're sorry. Hashtag not sorry. Hashtag sorry.
Not sorry.
Are we sorry, Bethany?
Yeah, hashtag sorry, not sorry. But
Never
anyway,
do that again.
oh yes, so back on
Never
to the
do that.
subject. So I probably, the next time I met someone with TS was I was like 21, because I was in college. I was in college and I met. So this gentleman saying, "Don't care about others, girls, and you'll be fine." So, but anyway, so thank you, sir. Have a good night. But that was the next time I met somebody, and Andrea. I don't know if anybody here watches the KCTS Diaries, but a couple of nights ago they talked about growing up with TS and meeting other women with TS. And, I feel like meeting other women with TS did help me in some way with, like, my self-image and feeling more comfortable about myself, because I saw other people who were like me. And, it made me feel, let's say, quote, normal, for a lack of a better term. And, it really did help me out. And that's why I think this community is so important, and meeting other women with TS is so important. And it's such a and another thing is I feel like we're here to share each other's burdens. We are born into one family, okay? Like my mom and dad and my brothers and sisters, cousins, like they're my family. But then I have my TS family. Faith, yes, I appreciate all you do for this TS community. Oh, thank you, Faith. Thank you. But it's.
I feel like I know Faith. I feel like I know that name.
Well, she doesn't get on Facebook much, and so she watches us on YouTube. But the thing is that I feel like this is a family too. Like, there's a reason we all call each other sisters, because we get each other in a way that my mom, she tries to understand. I appreciate my family. They really do try to understand where I'm coming from and everything. But if it's a TS problem, I feel more of a connection with Scarlett. Like, I can text Scarlett, or talk to somebody else who has TS, and they like, y'all understand me more sometimes, I feel like. And so even though my even though my family, I've known them longer, you know it is, it's like a just I don't know whether to call it like an unspoken, or just a like, it just happens. We just all have like this connection that brings us together, I think. So
No, I agree. It's nice to have somebody who there are certain things you don't have to explain.
yeah. Yeah.
And Marina says, as someone who is an only child, I do feel like you guys are my sisters because you have been there for me more than my own family has been. Andrea says, we aren't meant to do life alone, which is very true. And Christina Coach says she loves us.
Love you too, Christina.
And Andrea says, yes, we love you too. And Andrea also says that we all just get each other, which is true.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that is true. We do get each other. It's
No, it definitely is.
Yeah. Like, to me, I mean, it's hard to even describe. Like, I'm sitting here trying to think of the words, and I really can't think of the words because, like, yeah, like, I have a connection with my mom, and I have a connection with my sister. I have a connection with my brother. My dad, another story. Another story, another day. But I, it was almost like the first time I met, there's Angie, and then there was this girl, Angela, that I met. And then there was Elizabeth Fontenot. I know a lot of y'all probably know her. She's from Alabama as well. We used to, the first time I met those ladies, we sat there I'm trying to remember how long we sat there, but we went to this restaurant, and we even stayed in like this little room in the corner that this restaurant had. We must have stayed there for like 2 or 3 hours just talking. Faith, I think we all share similar thoughts, feelings that others may not understand. And yeah, I think that's maybe what I'm trying to say, is that, I can describe something and Scarlett gets it, but the same way that I might describe something to Scarlett, if I describe it to my mom, she's like, I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. Like, what, you're going to have to break down for me. And so.
No, that's probably true.
Yeah.
This girl named Heather Ballantyne says you sisters are amazing. I agree.
Y'all are amazing.
Everybody is amazing. That was the initial point of this chat
stream
here.
Yep. That was our initial thought tonight, was that, we wanted to get on here and we wanted to talk about, about us all loving ourselves and how awesome you guys are, because all of us are awesome in our own way. And, nobody can do you except you. Nobody can do me except me. Nobody can do Scarlett but Scarlett.
Bethany, should we talk about you? Should we talk about your wardrobe?
What's wrong with my wardrobe?
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, no. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking of like the clothes I'm wearing right now, and I'm like, what's wrong with what I'm wearing? And then I finally got what you were talking about. And I'm like,
was not insulting Bethany's day clothes. Brandy Gifford says we have something in common that allows us to sympathize with each other, unlike other people in our life. Correct, absolutely.
Yeah.
Andrea says, I love my family and friends, but my connection with my TS sisters is a special kind of connection bond. It's hard to describe. Agreed. Marina says that you can kill me in July. Marina, I weigh about probably 1,005 pounds more than Bethany, so...
Well, girl, I am hip... Okay. Hold on, what is it? Hip abduction, I'm doing 160 pounds. Bench press, I did 100 this week, so...
Bethany, I will sit on you. Have fun.
It's called a Boston crab and roll.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll throw you in a pool.
Can I at least have my bathing suit on before you do that?
I would hope you would have a bathing suit on.
Monica, I've met someone with TS a while back, but haven't seen or talked to her in a very long time. But we did have some... Okay, it went away. I'm sorry, YouTube. It shows me the comment for just like a few seconds, and so I try to read them as fast as I can. But Monica, I know what you're talking about. Like, you met her and there was that connection. I think we would all agree with that. Like, even when you meet them, it's almost like... And what was so funny was when I met Angela and Elizabeth and Cecilia McGowan, I got there first. And I was standing like off to the corner because I was going to wait for the girls. And then these ladies walk in, and one of them, like, I could kind of tell, this is growth hormones. Oh, okay. I could kind of tell she had TS, but I didn't want to come up to her and say, like, oh, hey, I have a weird question to ask. Do you have TS? Like, I just kind of felt awkward doing that. But then we just kind of all looked at each other and we were like, what's your name? And so then we had lunch after that, and it was a lot of fun. And I'll never forget it. Kirby, if you view the stream through...
Caroline, hi.
Hi.
And Cindy.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do...
And Andrea wants tickets to our match.
We will sell tickets. How much are we selling tickets for? A crisp 20.
Chocolate bars.
No. Scarlett. Up the ante here. Crisp 20s.
Chocolate bars.
You're going to choose chocolate over money?
Bars.
You're going to choose chocolate over money, honey?
Yes. Absolutely. I need to behave. Absolutely.
Have I not told you anything? You get the money first. So.
What?
Oh, Monica says, how's the documentary going? It's going. We're good. Yeah, I know. It's
Karen just said. Oh, wait, hang on.
Yeah. So it's
Karen just said.
It's a process.
We keep Karen said, why not chocolate and a 20?
Okay, chocolate and 20. You have to bring a $20 bill and a chocolate bar to the hotel in July when we're all in DC, and then you can see the match. Bing, bing. All right, now, and also, if you like to gamble, place your bets on
I'm going to win because Bethany is a twig. So I can throw her over my shoulder and throw her into a pool. It's not going to be hard.
You know what they say about the little dogs, right?
Yeah, but I also know that you're going to be scared to hurt me because you're just like that.
Yeah, that's true. I am like that.
Don't worry. You know what? Well, actually, no. I'm not going to say that because that could end up being bad. I was going to tell everybody that you love to be tickled, Bethany.
Do what?
Nothing.
No. What'd you say?
I was going to tell everybody that you love to be tickled. They should attack you with tickles.
Oh, God.
Now she's real.
Babe, what if all of us other TS sisters help you? Exactly. Help.
Darian said
Faith, are you
sorry,
talking
Bethany, but my
about
vote's for Scarlett.
right? Faith, are you talking about with me beating Scarlett? I don't need any help with that. But if you're talking about the documentary, email me, sister. Never mind, Scarlett.
Yeah, don't worry. Darian voted for me to win this match because Darian knows me.
So
I'll bring a syringe and some Haldol.
I'm sorry.
I'll bring a syringe and some Haldol. I said I will bring a syringe and some Haldol, and I will Haldol your butt.
Nah. I hear you. Okay. Well, ladies, I think it's about time for us to wrap it up. Faith, I meant with Scarlett. You got this, Bethany. So, but anyway.
What did Faith say?
Faith was offering to help me with you, but she was like, "You've got this." Thank you. Yes, I do.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll take a video. I will have somebody go live on my phone while I throw Bethany into a pool.
Yes. So also there is, I don't know if anybody on Facebook.
Like,
All right. I also don't know if anybody on Facebook also checks out some of the TS YouTubers. There's this one TS YouTuber named Brooke TV. So if you go to YouTube and type in Brooke TV, she does like vlogs and she talks about different subjects with TS, kind of talks about her life with TS. Anyway, if you get on YouTube more than Facebook, or if you like to do YouTube and Facebook, whichever one, she's a really cool person to check out. There's actually quite a few YouTubers when it comes to TS. There's Brooke, there's Heather. I know a lot of y'all probably know Heather Wood. Heather Wood does some. And Wanda Gale, she's done some makeup tutorials and talks about TS a little bit. I don't know if she's done a video recently. 2000. Okay. Is that her screen name? Faith. 2011 Teenage Mom. But anyway, but yeah.
Oh yeah, she has a TS daughter.
Oh, okay. So you know who I'm talking about.
Her name's Vanessa.
Can you link all those channels, please? I will try. I'm not the best when it comes to channel links because I've tried even sharing my channel link on my Facebook page and I just end up having to just share the videos. So yeah, I'm completely terrible with that. And I feel bad because I've asked Wanda like 3 different times, hey, how do you share the link to the channel? Not just a video, but a link to the channel. After the stream, you can link them in the description. Yes. But anyway, so, all right, ladies, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up for tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I've kind of missed getting on here with Scarlett and, just us talking together. I know it's been a while. My schedule's been crazy. Scarlett's schedule's been crazy. Y'all know about all my life stuff that happened. So, Faith says, thank you, ladies. Thank you, Faith. It's thankfully mine's settled down now a little bit. But, being a flight attendant now, it's still kind of crazy flight schedules and stuff like that. But anyway, so we're going to wrap it up for tonight, ladies. We love you girls so much. And if you need anything, you can message us on the On Wing Chief Flies page, or you can message me personally on my personal page if you have me. Have a good night, Monica. She says, have a good night, ladies. And on YouTube, you can still message me on YouTube. Message us if you have anything you want us to talk about, maybe something you haven't heard us talk about before. Things like that. But yeah, check us out. I haven't decided when we're going to do Ladies Night this week, guys. I will announce that, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Probably next week, we'll let you know when we're going to do that intersex conversation that we talked about with TS. And we will see you guys later. Love you guys. Bye. Oh, and go to the Waffle Ferial page. If you haven't gone to the Waffle Ferial page, like theirs. Give Mark and the Waffle Ferial some huge, 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 huge love. They deserve it. Mark does such a good job with walk through.
The walk is in October. Come to Georgia.
Face us bye. So yeah, if you haven't liked that Facebook page, go and
Bye.
bye. Go like their Facebook page, and we'll see y'all later. Bye, guys.